everyone. Welcome back to the social science class. Children, do you remember which topic we had learned in the last class? In the last class, we had learned about water bodies like great oceans, rivers, seas, waterfalls, lakes, etc. Today we are going to start our new lesson. Before start of the lesson, I will ask one question to you. Which water bodies give us fresh water? Definitely, rivers, ponds, wells give the fresh water for us. So children, today we are going to start our new lesson, that is Rivers of India. Our lesson name is Rivers of India. Okay. So children, listen here. What are the important specialities of the rivers? So the first one, the rivers are large fresh water bodies. What is the first speciality of the river? Rivers are large fresh water bodies. Rivers are large fresh water bodies. They are born high up in the mountains. What is the other speciality of the rivers? They are born high up in the mountains. They are born high up in the mountains. Okay. They flow down from the mountain to plains where crops are grown. They flow, the rivers flow down from the mountains to the plains where crops are grown. And finally the river entered to the sea. Finally they enter the sea, the river. Finally the river entered the sea. The rivers are large freshwater bodies. They are born high up in the mountains. They flow down from the mountains to the plains where crops are grown. Finally, they enter to the sea. Finally, the rivers enter to the sea. Okay, children. Now you are at the stage of childhood. You are kids. With passage of years, you will grow up, become adults. Then we will grow old. So this is the different stages of our life. Similarly, the rivers passes through three stages. The rivers passes through three stages. What are they? The first one is the young river or the upper course. First one is the young river or the upper course. Second one, the middle-aged river or the middle course. Second one, the middle-aged river or middle course. The third one, the old river or the lower course. These are the three stages. These are the three stages of rivers. What are they? The first one is the young river or the upper course. Second one, the middle-aged river or the middle course. And the third one, the old river or the lower course. Okay. At first, we can go through the young river. What are the specialities of the young river? The young river is quick and fast with a lot of energy. What is the first speciality of the young river? The young river is quick and fast with a lot of energy. Then second one, it looks small. It looks small. And At this stage, a river can create a waterfall. That is the next speciality of the river. At this stage, a river can create a waterfall. So these are the important specialities of the young river. The young river is quick and fast with a lot of energy. And it looks small. What is the other speciality? It looks small. And at this stage, a river can create a waterfall. At this stage, a river can create a waterfall. So these are the important specialities of the young river. Important specialities of the young river. Okay. The second stage of the river is the middle-aged river or middle course. The middle-aged river or middle course. Okay. So we can go through the middle-aged rivers. As the rivers reaches the middle stage of its journey, it became wider and slows down. As the rivers reaches the middle of its journey, it become wider and slows down. Okay. And what is the other feature of the middle-aged river? At this stage, it leaves the high and steep mountains and it reaches the plains. At this stage, it leaves high and steep mountains and it reaches the plains. This is the another speciality of the middle-aged river. And at this stage, its speed decreases. Because why its speed decreases? Because it carrying a lot of deposits like silt and rocks. It carrying a lots of deposits like silt and carrying a lots of deposits like silt and rocks. Okay. And the next speciality, it forms meanders. So the meanders is the another important feature of the middle-aged river. The meander is the another important feature of the middle-aged river. What do you mean by meander? All of you look at the picture of meanders. The S-shaped form of a river. The S-shaped form of a river. That is called the meanders. So the rivers, it forms meanders and deposits materials here and there. It deposits the materials here and there. And what is the specialities of this deposits? So these deposits are the rich alluvial deposits. These deposits are the rich alluvial deposits, and that make the soil fertile to grow crops. These are the important features of the middle-aged rivers. So what is the first feature we had discussed about the middle-aged river? The middle-aged river grows to become wider and slows down. And the second one, at this stage, it leaves high and steep mountain and reaches the plains. And the next one, its speed decreases because it carrying a lots of deposits like rocks and silt. Okay, and it forms meander. Meander means S-shaped form of a river. It formed meanders and deposits materials here and there. And this deposit is rich alluvial deposits. And that make the soil fertile to grow crops. Okay, that make the soil fertile to grow crops. Okay, these are the important specialities of the middle-aged rivers. Okay, children, the next is the old river. What are the specialities of the old river? The old river reaches the end of its journey. The older river reaches the end of its journey. The end of the river is called mouth. The end of the river is called mouth. The older river reaches the end of its journey. The end of the river is called mouth. The end of the river is called mouth. And what is the other speciality of the old river? The speed of the river is very slow and it deposits a lot of minerals at the mouth. The speed of the river is very slow. The speed of the river is very slow. And it deposits a lot of materials at the mouth. It deposits a lot of materials at the mouth. These are the important specialities of the old river. The old river reaches the end of its journey. The end of the river is called mouth and the speed of the river is very slow and it deposits a lot of materials at the mouth. Okay. Many rivers form a triangular shaped area called delta at the mouth before the river joins the sea. Many rivers form a triangular shaped area called delta, that is called a delta, at the mouth before they joins the sea. The delta region is very fertile. What is the speciality of the delta region? Delta region is very fertile. And the Ganga and Brahmaputra deltas are the biggest delta in the world. Ganga and Brahmaputra delta is the biggest delta in the world. Okay, children, our next topic is types of rivers. Types of rivers. So, the first one is snow-fed and the second one is rain-fed. So, these topics we can discuss in our next class. Okay, this time I am winding up in this class. Okay, children, thank you. Have a nice day.